morning. Thanks for tuning in to Living in the Mitten. My name's Luane Bastinelli, and today we're going to talk about how a 4x4 destroyed a home right here in Grand Blanc, Michigan. Thanks for tuning in. Once upon a time, when a pandemic rolled through, I had a client who decided he wanted to purchase a new home before selling his current home. He already owned an out-of-state home that he was renting out, but he'd only been renting it out for the past year, so the lender could not treat it as an income source, but had to show it as a debt. Because the market was moving so fast, we started looking for homes, and it took about 4 months total. During that time, his pre-approval had expired, meaning that it was over 90 days old. So it had to be renewed by the lender, and he was given an updated pre-approval. And a couple of weeks later, we were able to find a home that was perfect. We made an offer on it, we won the bid, and we got through our due diligence period. At that point, he said, well, okay, I feel comfortable selling my current home. So we put it on the market, and we had a full price offer in 1 day. Now, the new home was scheduled to close in 2 days. The settlement paperwork was being prepared, and everything was going along smoothly. During this time, it is customary for lenders to re-verify employment and to pull a buyer's credit report just to be sure that nothing has changed since the application was accepted. So about 36 hours before closing, I get a text from the lender, call me. I did, and the lender explains to me that when she pulled the credit the first time, everything was fine. And even when she renewed the pre-approval, everything was fine. But when she checked the credit one last time, a huge payment on a 4x4 truck had appeared on the credit. Now, I don't know the exact amount of the car loan because they can't share that with us, but the lender said it was more than her house payment. Now, it's possible that reporting was a little behind due to the pandemic, but the buyer also had not mentioned the purchase on his loan application. He could have waited till after his current home purchase was finalized, so he went out and did it. He got his new truck. But purchasing that truck destroyed his debt-to-income ratio. His loan could not receive final approval. Since we had an offer on his home, Mr. Seller could have requested an extension from the sellers of the new home until he closed on his home. But after giving verbal acceptance to the buyers on his home, he refused to sign the contract. I had to call the listing agent on the home he had purchased the day before closing and tell her that he could not close due to not receiving final approval on his loan. So I really hope he enjoyed that truck. And I tell you all of this because it's a cautionary tale. When you are planning to purchase a home, do not, I repeat, do not make any major purchases with credit or cash, and don't move money around either without first discussing it with your lender. There have been a number of changes in how money used to purchase a home is tracked, and everything must be accounted for to your lender. And our goal is to help you get the house of your dreams. Living in a 4x4 can get pretty cramped.